What if the device you trust to guide you led you straight into the unknown? Two friends, an innocent trip, and a GPS that seemed to have a mind of its own. What started as a peaceful getaway spiraled into a chilling journey they never saw coming. Tonight, we uncover a tale of twists, terror, and a road you were never meant to travel. Don't look away. Every second reveals a clue. Every moment builds to a truth more disturbing than you can imagine. Why did their GPS lead them here? What secret lies hidden deep in the woods? And more importantly, can they escape? Stay with us until the end, because the answer is darker than anything you're expecting. Tom and Sam, best friends since childhood, decided to celebrate the new year with an adventure. This year, their destination was the serene, misty forests of northern Thailand. The idea was simple: escape the noise of the city, camp under the stars, and start the year fresh. The journey began with laughter. "Here's to a new year of unforgettable adventures," Sam said, raising a soda can. Tom grinned, raising his own. The GPS chimed in with a pleasant tone. "Turn left in 500 meters." They followed the GPS off the main highway onto a winding road bordered by towering trees. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the dense forest grew darker. The warm golden light turned into eerie shadows. "It's gorgeous," Tom said, snapping a photo of the road ahead. But the deeper they went, the narrower the road became. The trees loomed closer, and an unsettling silence replaced the sound of distant birds. This doesn't look like the map," Tom muttered, staring at the screen. "Relax, it's just recalculating," Sam replied with a chuckle. "Shortcuts always feel a little sketchy." The GPS blipped. Recalculating route. After an hour of driving, unease began to set in. "We should have seen signs of a campsite by now," Tom said. He fiddled nervously with the radio, now only emitting static. "Let's trust the GPS. It hasn't let us down before," Sam insisted, but his voice wavered. Suddenly, the GPS chimed, "Turn left ahead." Sam complied, turning onto an even narrower dirt path. The headlights illuminated gnarled trees that seemed to twist unnaturally. As they turned a sharp corner, the GPS announced, "Destination reached." "What the?" Sam muttered. Ahead, the road ended abruptly. There was nothing but thick forest. "This can't be right," Tom said, peering into the darkness. "We're in the middle of nowhere." Before they could reverse, a figure emerged from the trees. A man stood in the headlights, wearing dark, tattered clothing. His face was obscured, but his smile gleamed unnaturally bright. "Drive," Tom hissed, his voice trembling. Sam's hands gripped the wheel, frozen. The man took a step closer. His movements were unnaturally smooth, like a puppet. "Stay," he said, his voice deep and hollow. Sam floored the gas pedal, swerving back onto the path they had come from. "He's insane!" Tom shouted, glancing behind them. But the man was gone. "We'll get back to the main road," Sam said, trying to steady his voice. The GPS spoke again, but this time its voice was distorted. Recalculating route. The road ahead twisted in ways they didn't remember. Every turn seemed to lead them deeper into the forest. The same broken-down houses appeared repeatedly, as if mocking them. "We've been here before," Tom whispered. His voice was shaky. "It's like we're going in circles." Then they saw him again, the man. This time he stood in the middle of the road, smiling wider than before. "Don't stop," Tom shouted. Sam swerved around him, narrowly missing the figure. But as they passed, the man's face twisted into something inhuman. His eyes glowed faintly, and his grin seemed to stretch impossibly wide. "This isn't a glitch," Tom said, his voice trembling. "It's leading us somewhere. It wants us to—" "Shut up," Sam snapped, his knuckles white on the wheel. But deep down, he knew Tom was right. The GPS was no longer a guide. It was a trap. The car suddenly stalled, the engine sputtering to a halt. "No, no, no," Sam muttered, frantically turning the key. The headlights flickered and died, plunging them into darkness. The man appeared again, this time standing directly in front of the car. He raised his hand, pointing at them with a long, bony finger. "You shouldn't have come here," he said, his voice echoing unnaturally. "The road was never meant for you." Sam and Tom froze as the GPS spoke one final time. Destination reached. The man's grin widened until it split his face in two. The trees closed in, the forest swallowing the car whole. And then, silence. Weeks later, authorities found Sam and Tom's abandoned car on a deserted road. The GPS's last coordinates led to an empty clearing. But etched into the car's windshield were the words, "Welcome to the Devil's Coordinates." So now it's your turn. Have you ever experienced something unsettling while following your GPS? A wrong turn that felt too wrong? Or a moment that made you question where it was really taking you? Share your story in the comments. We want to hear your chilling encounters. Who knows? Your experience might just inspire the next tale we uncover. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more stories that keep you on the edge of your seat, and share it with someone who's braver than you are, or so they think.